Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I will make one prediction and one prediction only about the second date update today. The guy on the phone that wants to do a second date update owns a really bad leather jacket.
Really?
What?
That is my guess. Why do I say that? Because his email says that he met the girl that he wants us to call today at a dating mixer for one of those groups that puts together, come get drinks at a bar. Every time I've been to one of those or seen one of those, always a bunch of dudes wearing bad leather jackets.
Yeah.
Nick, do you own a bad leather jacket?
Yeah, I do.
Do you really?
Do you really?
I do, but I haven't worn it in a while, but yeah.
Sure.
That's awesome.
So your email says that you met the girl you want to call today at a dating mixer. Have you been a part of this group for a while, or is this a new thing for you?
It's a new thing to me. Like, I've been dating a girl for about 2 years. We broke up before the summer, so I haven't been single for a while. And the idea of a friend was like, do it. So I was like, okay.
And were you nervous going into it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Was it like a speed dating thing, or was it just hang out at a bar and try to hit on all the girls there thing?
Yeah, pretty much. It was like throwing a bunch of sharks and then little minnows.
Isn't that just like a normal Friday night, though?
Yeah, it's just different with those things because, like I said, the leather jackets.
Okay, I see.
So you saw your minnow. Her name is Christine, and you started talking to her. What did you like about Christine so much?
Well, we figured out that we're both like 80s kids. We were both born in '84. So we had that kind of shared mentality as far as all that nostalgia and those inside jokes.
You were both the year of the dragon, and it just drew you together.
Yeah. Yeah, like we both grew up on like Nickelodeon. We spent about 30 minutes just singing theme songs to 80s TV shows.
All right.
It was hilarious.
So you were like, I like Webster, and she was like, I liked Webster too, and then you guys bonded. That's
yeah,
cool.
right, absolutely.
People in 85 just would not have done that.
Yeah. So what did you do? Did you guys just meet that night and now she's not calling you back, or did you actually go do a date? Because it just said in your email that you met her at this mixer and she hasn't called you. Did you guys go out?
Yeah, we went out once. My grandpa has an apple orchard out in central Washington, so I took her out there.
Well, that's a huge date. That's a lot of time to spend together.
Well, we mixed it up. We took some. We talked a lot and connected, and I showed her like we have a lot of people there that work out there and just family in general. So
I feel like that's a really good date, Nick. Because it's kind of cool. It's different. You take her to an apple orchard. Girls like doing things like that, and pumpkin patches and farms. They dig that kind of thing. And then also, it makes her think maybe there's some family money involved because you can buy all that land. Multiple levels of a great idea there, Nick. I love it.
Not the first thing.
Jokes on her.
Not a lot of money. All right. So did she seem to like the apple orchard?
I thought so. I thought we really connected. I kind of explained to her I used to hang out there a lot when I was a kid, and just had a lot of memories there. And she seemed to get a lot of good feedback as far as the conversations that we were having, just the upbringing that we both had.
Did she seem to enjoy herself?
I think so. I felt like she did it. It ended really well, and I made her dinner and everything, and she really enjoyed it. And I took her home. The only thing that got me was like I dropped her off. It didn't give like a good night kiss or anything, but that's I'm a gentleman, so I didn't want to try to push it too hard. But we hugged, and then she said she would call me back. So I tried to reach out to her, text and whatnot. I feel like she's kind of dodging me.
Have you heard anything from her at all?
I'll text her. She won't answer the call, so I don't want to call too much. And so I'll text her and be like, hey, you want to go grab a bite to eat or something? And she'll be like, oh, I got an appointment. Or sometimes she won't even respond, but more often than not, she's always busy.
Seems like she's trying to avoid you.
That's what it feels like.
Is there anything that happened at all on your date or in your conversations that you could think of that might have turned her off?
I don't know, man. Like, I can't. Like, I literally have been thinking about it because she's just so cool, and I really want to.
Yeah.
If I did do something messed up, I want to try to redeem myself.
All right. Well, play a song. Come back. Get her on the phone and get your second date update. Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. Hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Nick is on the phone with us. Today he wants us to call a girl named Christine that he met at a singles mixer. Their date included them going to an apple orchard, his family's apple orchard, and picking apples and, having a good time. He said everything was cool until she seemed a little standoffish at the end. Nick, I think I know what your problem is.
What's up?
Too much too soon, I think. You know what I mean? Like, you never want to show a chick your apples that early. You know, like you got to wait before you show her your apples. You know what I mean?
Is that like third date material?
I always wait till a third date before I let anybody see my apples. And even then, it's with a picture text, not actually in person. But what I mean by too much too soon, though, I think taking her like in a couple-hour drive to your family's orchard to pick apples with your family and stuff might be a little too much for a first date. So maybe she just thought you were too serious too quick, or you were going to get too serious. You know what I mean?
And I thought about that, but my I don't know, man. Like my family's it's just my grandpa and like my cousins and stuff.
And you told her that's what you guys were going to do. It wasn't a surprise that day, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
So she agreed to it. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out if something went wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Christine, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
I'm good. Are you sure you have the right number?
I'm pretty sure I have the right number. Did you recently go out with a guy named Nick?
Yeah.
Then this is the Christine that I want to talk to.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm calling you because Nick emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and ask why you're not calling him back.
What?
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Nick said he liked you a lot. He enjoyed your date. He thought you guys clicked very well, but apparently he's been trying to get a hold of you and you're kind of avoiding him, and he wanted to see if he did something wrong.
So you want me to tell you about, like, my personal, like, what happened on a date?
I don't necessarily need you to get into your personal stuff if you're uncomfortable with that, but I would like to know if there's a particular reason that you're not calling Nick back.
I'm so confused about what's going on. I'm at work right now.
Okay.
It was a good date.
Sorry.
That's all I have to say.
So you had fun on the date.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, then are you planning on calling him back? Because he'd like to know.
I mean, probably not.
And why is that? I know you're at work, and I'll get you off the phone quickly here. I appreciate you staying on with us and being honest. But if he was such a great guy and you enjoyed the date, why don't you want to see him again?
It was just kind of a weird thing that happened on our date, and I don't know if I want to talk about it, and maybe we just go our separate ways and everything's happier and easier.
Do you think talking about it could at least help Nick in the future? You might not want to see him again, but with other girls that he goes out with?
Like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just maybe wouldn't take another girl to the apple orchard.
So that was really bad, like the whole experience at the apple orchard?
I mean, I just had a weird encounter with his grandfather.
You had a weird encounter with his grandfather?
Yes.
How so?
I mean, can we just tell him that and then he can on our merry way?
I don't know. I mean, is his grandpa just a weird dude? Do you think Nick would know that?
So Nick had to take a call, and maybe I'm reading it weird. I don't know. But then I was left alone with his grandfather, and he just said some kind of inappropriate things. I just felt uncomfortable.
His grandpa's a pervert. Am I reading into that? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I don't care how old the guy is, but if he's like, come with me and I'll show you my apple press, it's just...
Maybe he was literally talking about his apple press.
Yeah, do you know for sure that he was being an old perv? Or was he legitimately talking about an apple press and you took it the wrong way?
No, he said it and winked at me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, little lady. You know you're hanging out with my grandson, but let me show you how a real man presses apples.
And we're sure that he didn't have like something in his eye or anything like that.
No, because he put his hand on my leg and kind of like caressed my knee. And I wasn't reading into it because it just was super uncomfortable, and he didn't need to do that.
All right, I think as a person you can tell when somebody's starting to encroach on your personal space and they're getting a little too handsy, and I guess that's what he was doing. Christine, thank you for being honest. I will let Nick know that his grandpa is a pervert and not to take girls around him anymore. Or you can tell him yourself because Nick's actually on the phone.
What?
Christine? Hey, it's Nick.
Hey, I'm super sorry about what I just said. I just was put in a super uncomfortable situation, and I mean, I don't want to embarrass you, but it was just weird.
But how much are you reading into this? Like, first of all, why didn't you tell me? Like, why didn't you tell me when I dropped you off?
I'm going to be in the car and say, your grandpa hit on me.
But then we could have worked it out. I could have told you, because that's just Pop-Pop. That's what he does. I mean,
you would have worked it out, and you would have just said, oh, that's fine, that's what he does. And then if we go on another date and you leave me alone with again, I mean, it started with a leg thing, and I don't want it to go any further.
And I understand that. I get that. It's just he's 82 years old, so sometimes he doesn't, like, he's older, so he doesn't think about these things. And I mean,
that's a little inappropriate. I mean, I'm sorry that I said those things about him, but, like, what if I took you to, like, volunteer at a senior citizen center and some lady was, like, touching you uncomfortably? I don't think that would go over well, and I wouldn't just brush it off.
Is this lady your grandma that you would like? Because I would tell you if it was someone you're related to, a random person.
I mean, I just think it's easier if we go our separate ways. I don't want to have to be put in that situation ever again.
Don't you feel like you're blaming him for something that he didn't do?
I mean, I'm not blaming him. I just don't ever want to be in that situation again.
Well, and look, and I get that. Like, here's the deal. I feel like we had a really good connection. I don't know. It's just, I don't want to give up on that. And I know that if I just talk to my grandpa and tell him he needs to just cool it and not be like that, just don't be so touchy-feely and just watch what he says, then I don't see why there would be a problem.
Nick, has your grandpa ever hit on any of your dates before?
Yeah.
No. I mean, not
that you know
I had
of.
the same girlfriend for 2 years. I mean, why have the same girlfriend for 2 years? I mean, she didn't hang out with him too much, but she never said anything.
Maybe that's why she left you, for Gramps, and you don't know it. Christine, would you go out with Nick again? We'll pay for a second date. Come on. Nick would love to see you again. I'm sure you can work out the grandpa situation. Look, he's an old guy, and old guys are creeps, all right? Mm-hmm. All of them, every single one. Every single old guy out there is a pervy creep. I can't wait to be one day.
Yeah.
So can you just maybe go out with Nick again and see if you guys can hang out and like each other and get past his grandpa hitting on you? I'm sure it can get better.
I just can't be around him ever again, and I don't know if there's any point in even going out on a second date if, it leads to anything else. There'll be weddings and babies, and I just don't want his grandpa around, and I don't want to put Nick in a bad spot.
You know how many of your bridesmaids he could hit on, though, if you guys are getting married?
So my friends
I just
can
want to
be
do a
subject
second
to
date.
it.
I'm not planning for a wedding.
Yeah.
Well, I am. I'm not getting younger. I don't want to waste my time.
So you're thinking about guys that you go out with, you're thinking about a future, and you don't see a future with Nick because his grandpa is a creepy old man.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Wow.
So funny.
Well, Christine, thank you very much for your time. Nick, I'm sorry, no second date for you, man.
Well, thanks, guys.
But Christine, I would love to pay for a second date with you and Nick's grandpa if you're interested in that one.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You always know you're in for a good first date when the guy comes up to you and whispers in your ear, "Hey, I got a surprise for you." Right, Edie?
No.
Okay, well, it wasn't like that. That's not how it happened at all. That's not fair.
Thank God.
I'll start to explain, I guess. Edie is on the phone for a second date update. Today she wants to call a dude named Alan, and I guess he did have a surprise for her on their first date, and I guess I'll let Edie take it from there. First of all, where did you meet this dude?
If you can believe it, at my local comic convention.
Comic? Like comic books?
Yeah, like going to Comic-Con. Like comic books,
cool.
they have like TV shows and stuff now.
Cool.
But yeah, I was there with a bunch of my friends, and we were all dressed up as like different DC villains, right?
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I was dressed as Harley Quinn.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
You're going to a
no.
Comic-Con thing dressed as Harley Quinn. You're getting hit up all over the place.
Oh,
Edie.
yeah. Or you're going to a comic thing as a woman. You're getting hit up all the time. So really no way out of it, Edie.
So anyways, this guy dressed as Darth Vader came up to me, and I'm looking at him like, oh, you're kind of short for Vader. Like, what's up with that?
Oh, great.
But anyways, he came up to me, and he has the, like, Vader voice on, right?
Okay.
And he says, I've been looking for love in all Duran places.
So wait, is that it? I haven't been to a Comic-Con. Is that him hitting on you?
It's a joke. Have you seen Star Wars?
No.
So he said, I'm looking for love in all Duran places. Because Alderaan's a planet in Star Wars, but he said that instead of Alderaan. It's a nerd
Okay,
joke.
that makes it even less funny to me, but you probably thought it was funny.
together.
I did. Well, it's Comic-Con. I'm a nerd. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Anyways, I thought it was cute.
Right.
I think it is too.
So did you just spend the rest of your time with Darth Vader? What happened next?
No, I didn't. I had a panel I wanted to go to with my friends, but, like, he took off his mask, and he was really cute, so I gave him my phone number to talk to him later.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So a couple days later, I messaged him, and he asked, hey, just want to get, like, coffee sometime? And I was like, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Did he wear his Darth Vader costume to coffee? I hope so.
No. I imagine that's an uncomfortable costume to wear. He did not wear it.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to a comic book shop first, and I've been looking at this limited edition book for a while, and he got it for me, and that was really sweet. And then we went for coffee.
Oh,
Well, that's
cool.
awesome.
So, I mean, you guys have something to bond over. You have similar interests, and it sounds like you spent quite a bit of time together.
We did. So get this. At coffee, like, we're sitting at the table, and he goes, I have a surprise for you. And I was like, oh, no. But he takes out of his bag, he had a limited edition Lego set to actually build the Arkham Asylum from Batman. It's just like, it came out recently. It's hard to get. And he was like, oh, we can build it together here while we get coffee.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
was
I
that
understood Legos, and that's all I really needed to know, I guess. So,
what is it?
that does sound like fun, though, honestly. Like, you know, hanging out, playing Legos.
It was like, it was really specific, and it was carrying, like, remembered what I did. I don't know. I thought it was like good effort. It was really endearing.
It's sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you were excited about all of that.
I was, and I know it's not for everyone, but
Right.
good date.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
So
But that makes it even better for you, though. Like, if it's good for you, then
Yes.
that's
Yes.
understandable why you liked it
It's
so
not
much.
like a
you
normal
are
date.
so stinking cute, Edie.
I know she is.
So how did you guys wrap things up at the coffee house?
Well, this was weird. His phone started blowing up, and then he was just like, hey, I'm so sorry, I gotta go. And then he left, and, like, I'm just sitting there with the Legos set up on the table, like, what just happened?
Wait, he left limited edition Legos? Like it was that serious?
I don't know what it was. He just said he had to leave. His phone was blowing up.
Halfway through.
Wow.
Oh, that
We
sounds
probably
like
had like a planet to save or something. I
Or destroy it.
mean, so no explanation. And did he say anything to you after, or is that the last you heard from him?
No, that was the last I heard from him. And then, like, I don't know, he just looked so nervous. Like, he kept checking his phone, and then he just, like, got all jittery and pieced out.
and
Wow.
and he wasn't like that the entire day until like what, the last like 15 minutes or so, or what's our time?
No, he
here?
had been really sweet all day. I don't know what changed.
Weird. So
Interesting.
I would
Okay.
just think it's a legit emergency if he was going to leave behind this special Lego limited edition set.
Right? I completely agree. And I was just worried about him, you know? I've been trying to call him for the past 4 days. I have nothing. I'm just hoping you guys can reach him.
Okay. Well, we'll try. If we can't get my phone, I'm sure one of us can use the Force.
I thought we were going to go
We'll
bat
track him
signal.
down.
No?
No, that signal's from my universe. He's the Force.
Oh,
Okay, Force,
sorry.
cool. All right. I thought it was right. I wasn't sure. Thank you for clarifying. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then use the Force and get him on the phone and see if we can find out what happened, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Edie,
Yeah?
I think I know why your date ran off before coffee was even over.
Oh, no. Why?
Well, because when you guys met, he was dressed as Darth Vader, and I bet that while you guys were having coffee and playing with Legos, he liked you so much, he probably had a malfunction with his lightsaber and had to get out of there because he
Oh
was
my
embarrassed.
gosh.
Uh-oh.
No way.
Happens to a lot of dudes.
Yeah, lightsaber malfunctions, huh?
Yep.
No way.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Edie is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Alan. They met at a Comic-Con type event. He was dressed up as Darth Vader. She was dressed up as Harley Quinn, and then they ended up going out for coffee and playing with Legos. And then before coffee was even done, his phone started blowing up, and he got kind of nervous and just took off.
Yeah.
And Edie hasn't heard from him since. So we're about to call him right now and see if we can find out what happened. Edie, you ready to go?
I'm so ready. I hope you find him.
Yeah, I know. I'm nervous with you, Edie. I mean, he left his like precious collector item Lego set. He's the one that asked you out to begin with. I think that there's something legit going on.
Right? Something has to be up.
Yeah. And for once, I don't think it's your fault, Edie.
What?
For once.
What? You don't know me. That's not nice.
Well, I just mean in
Yeah,
general with the
Brooke.
second date
No.
updates. It's usually the person calling in's fault in some way, but I think this one, it's something that out of your control.
No, it's
Okay.
specifically you, Edie. We've been blaming you for a lot of things in this show for years. So just thought we'd come clean about that. All right, here we go. I'll tell his phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Alan?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Alan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. You ever heard of the show before?
The show?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. So I'm going to take that as a no, you haven't heard. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't, sorry.
That's okay. No need to apologize. I'm calling you today because we got an email about you.
Can you explain more?
I'd love to. We got an email about you from a girl named Edie.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, what did she want?
Well,
Wait, I'm so confused.
She wants to know why you left your date and haven't called her.
I'm sorry. So she reached out to you, or I don't get it.
She emailed us.
She's like legit concerned for your safety, man. And I was too. Like, she described how you left, and it sounds like something horrible happened in your life.
Look, I'm fine, first off.
Okay, that's good.
Can you guys just tell her that my grandpa was ill or something? I don't know. Whatever sounds most realistic. You
want us to
I'm not going to lie to her.
Is he not sick?
Why not?
You don't lie
Because
about
I don't want to lie to her.
Okay, well, you could say my grandma. It doesn't matter. Just like whatever you guys need to say.
Alan! What?
I'm not going to say anybody's sick. Like, we just...
Okay, don't say sick. Say they're injured. Or they wanted to spend time with me. I don't know.
Was the date with Edie so bad that you can't even tell us what happened?
It's just not what I thought it would be.
What? I don't understand. Like, you asked this girl out, she told us. You obviously were attracted to her. She sounds super awesome. Like, I wanted to hang out with her after we talked to her. She sounded really nice.
Well, if she's trying so hard to find me, it sounds like she's available, so maybe you can hang out with her?
What?
Oh, ouch.
No, I'm not trying to date her, man. I'm just trying to help her out.
Guys, I don't know what you want from me.
Well, just a little bit of the truth so that we can tell Edie.
I don't think that would be good at all. I don't think she wants the truth.
Yes, of course she wants the truth. Put yourself in her shoes. Like, she has a date that leaves, like, halfway through the date.
Yeah, but I really don't think that she's going to like this.
What happened?
Well,
Why?
she's prepared for that. We've told her that she might hear something she doesn't like. So it'd be better to at least tell her so that she knows for future dates so she doesn't do the same thing.
Why don't you just tell her this? Just tell her that it's all me. It's my fault. It's nothing to do with her.
Okay.
So you just want to tell her it's me, not you.
Lame.
So
That
general.
still doesn't help give her any information about what she can do different. Think of it as paying it forward, Alan.
Okay, look, I don't know what she told you, but I'm a huge Darth Vader fan.
Okay.
Like, I've read everything. I've searched the internet for fan fiction. On nights when I'm not doing anything, I will go through and watch every scene that he is in from every movie.
Wow.
Okay,
Whoa.
so that's crazy, but she obviously likes that stuff because she was at Comic-Con and she met you in your Darth Vader costume. Like, none of that would be surprising to her.
Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Phantom Menace.
No.
Not really. I mean, I know what it is, but, I don't have a lot of Star Wars knowledge.
Right, I figured. So here's the thing. That's when Darth Vader meets Princess Amidala, who's played by Natalie Portman.
Oh yeah, she's a hottie.
Yeah, absolutely she is a hottie.
Yeah.
Okay, what does this have to do with your date, though?
So here's the thing. Darth Vader and Princess Amidala end up getting together.
Uh-huh.
And they get married, and they have children who end up being Luke and Leia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is what I want with my life. I want to find my Princess Amidala.
Okay.
And so I was at Comic-Con, and I saw Edie, and she was dressed up, and she had all this, like, great white makeup on. And when I saw her, I, like, had this revelation, and I was like, that's her. That's my Princess Amidala.
So she was dressed up as Harley Quinn, but you thought that she should be Princess Amidala or whatever.
Well, yes, it's just the way that she was dressed up made her look like Princess Amidala. They're very similar. They have white makeup on. They're, they're really done up. They're very regal. They're very, like, curvy.
Oh, so
It was like a vision come to life.
Okay.
Okay.
So then when I was at coffee with her, she showed up and she didn't look like Princess Amidala.
Right.
She just looked like a normal person.
Because she wasn't in costume anymore.
So did you, right?
Well, yeah, but I thought that, maybe that she would still radiate that presence even when she just was in street clothes. But she didn't.
Okay, so she was a normal person and not a character out of a sci-fi movie, and you didn't like that.
Look, I know you guys don't get it, okay, but this means a lot to me, and she wasn't what I was looking for.
Yeah, but even if she wasn't what you were looking for, how rude to just leave someone in the middle of the date and make them, one, worry about you, and two, feel like crap, man.
Well, I made it seem like I had a legitimate excuse. I texted all my friends and I told them to call me so that way,
No, it's just coffee. Finish up coffee. It's not that painful because she doesn't look like some princess.
Yeah, but I can't tell her that. I can't tell her, sorry, you don't look like a princess anymore.
Yeah, because
it's
mean. Stupid.
Unfortunately, you kind of just did, Alan, because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
I don't look like a princess? Are you serious?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing? I'm listening.
She's been on the phone listening because she wanted to find out why you left the date and didn't talk to her anymore.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't look like a princess. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm a normal person when I'm not at costume play. I don't live in white makeup. What did you expect?
Yeah, it's weird.
What did you expect? I didn't respond anymore. Like, why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? Your heart is colder than hot. You are terrible.
I think that was a burn. I don't understand it, but good for you, Edie. Get him.
Thanks. It was a decent burn. No, you are ridiculous. You're sad I don't look like Amidala. I'm upset you don't look like Captain America with his shirt off. Jeez.
You don't know what I look like with my shirt off. Sorry, I know exactly what I want, and that's what I'm going for. Okay?
You could have told me, but instead you ran away like an Ewok being chased by Jabba the Hutt.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Jabba the Hutt doesn't move. He just stays in one place.
I don't even know what this argument's
we don't
want
to get way too into the weeds with that stuff right now. That's for a different time. Maybe at a Comic-Con.
I'm confused, Alan. I mean, so are you wanting a girl to remain in costume at all times? Like, I don't get it.
Look, she doesn't have to be in costume the whole time, but when I'm with her, I want to feel like I am in the presence of Amidala. Okay? I want to have Luke and Leia's. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I guess you can't argue with that.
Or can you? I don't really understand it still. Edie, can you argue with that?
Nope, not going to argue with that. I'm done. Thanks.
Okay.
Well, hey, don't be done yet, Edie. I still have to ask Alan if he'll go on a date with you. Alan, would you like to go on a second date with Edie? We'll pay for it.
I'm sorry. I can't waste time with someone who isn't my soulmate.
Oh, man.
Stupid. Dude, you're not living in reality, but okay, man.
A little out of touch.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. You're looking for a woman who looks like Natalie Portman, dresses like she's the Princess of Naboo, and you won't settle for a regular human?
I knew you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's okay. The Force just wasn't strong with us.
Oh, man.
Well, okay, Alan, good luck finding your princess. What was it again? Princess, what's her name?
Amidala.
I apologize for disrespecting your future wife. Princess Amidala. And Edie, good luck finding whoever you're looking for.
Normal people not from Comic-Con. Thanks.
Oh.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 that says, I want a man that looks like Chris Hemsworth, but we can't all have what we want in life,
Amen.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. Edie wanted to call a dude named Alan. They met at a Comic-Con type event. They were dressed up in costume. He was Darth Vader and she was Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. And then they went out. And then when they actually went out, they were having coffee and he just took off. We got him on the phone and found out why. It was because he thought the Harley Quinn outfit was Princess Amidala from Star Wars?
No, like S, right? Like a lot of makeup, like the white makeup.
Yeah.
White makeup, yeah.
I was just making sure I got the Star Wars name right because I don't really know it very well.
And you don't want to offend all the listeners.
He left because he's looking for his real life Princess Amidala and hopes that he finds her one day.
Aww. Yeah, and she didn't have the right essence once she took the makeup off, which is, she sounds awesome. Not only does she know all the nerd language, but she sounds lovely. He made the biggest mistake. He's an idiot.
I agree.
Or one day he will find his Princess Amidala.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to guess she's probably not out there because she's fiction, but who knows?
Whatever,
Maybe.
man.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, when we get emails to the show for a second date update, I'm often surprised at some of the effort that guys put into these first dates.
Jubal,
It's very strange to me.
Or maybe we're impressed
Weird.
that guys go the extra mile for a woman still
No,
these days.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
There's some that I read and I have to keep a trash can near because I'm going to vomit while reading it.
Oh, my
like this
gosh.
one that came in from Mackenzie. Mackenzie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you work at a kiosk in the mall, and the guy that you want us to call is named Nick. He met you there. He kind of came up and talked to you.
Yes, I work at the mall. I sell hand-blown glass jewelry. And he came up. Yeah, he was buying something for his mom's birthday.
I'm surprised you and I haven't met yet because I am always buying hand-blown glass jewelry,
Oh my gosh.
like nonstop.
But that's adorable. He's buying something for his mom, so he's got you already.
So I set this up talking about your date. Why don't you tell everybody what happened on your first date?
We ended up going to the Home Depot.
What?
Which was like, yeah, it was so weird. And while it was going on, I was like, what is happening? Why are we? He wouldn't tell me why.
When I first read that part of your email, I was like, smart, Home Depot, a couple $2 for a hot dog.
Yeah.
Come on.
But then I went on to read exactly what else happened on her date, and that's where I became sick.
Why were you in the Home Depot?
So we get there, and he takes me to the plant and gardening section.
Okay.
And we buy like a small tree that you plant into the ground, and he tells me, this is going to be our first date tree, and we're going to go plant it somewhere.
A first date tree.
Oh my God. That's one of those things that the line between creepy and romantic is how hot is he?
Really? Yeah.
I don't know. It could
This
have been
surprises
cute.
me. I figured when she told you guys that he got a first date tree that he wanted to plant with her, you guys would be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you can see the why. It wants
Well-
to grow with their relationship.
Yeah, and you guys are being cynical now, but if a guy was to take you out, Brooke or Lydia, and get a first date tree, I could see you guys coming into work next like, oh my God.
You get a tree. Who does that?
Again, depends on how hot he is.
I'm not being cynical yet. You've got to hear the rest of the story because if what happened next.
Well, first of all, he's really hot, to answer your question.
Boom. It's romantic. All right. I'm in.
Yeah. So we get in his car, we drive to this wooded area. I don't remember exactly where it was, but
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Sketchy.
Are you sure he didn't pick up a shovel and duct tape while you're also at the Home Depot?
it sounds weird, but it's not. So we go to this like wooded area, and then we plant this tree together, and we were like laughing and having fun, and it was just an awesome time. And after that, we went to this bar to celebrate our tree
Come on,
together.
this is pretty cute.
Celebrating
How can you say that isn't cute? That's pretty cute.
So you went and planted
Yeah,
a tree.
I thought it was cute.
So you went and planted a tree together that will hopefully grow to be a big tree throughout your relationship. And then you had drinks together. What happened after that?
Okay, so we had drinks, and we had an awesome time. We were laughing, and so I don't usually do this, but I went back to his place, and I stayed the night.
Where he planted his other first date tree.
Oh, come on. That was just the seed, by the way. That was just the seed. Come on.
Is that what happened, though? Did you guys seal the deal?
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, you had a connection with somebody that you really liked a lot, and it is totally okay.
Yeah.
So what happened in the morning? Did you bail early or did you stick around?
We both kind of like lingered around in the morning, and then I left a little bit, later. He gave me a kiss, and he said, let's see each other. And we were texting back and forth the first couple of days after that, and now it's been like 2 weeks, and he slowly stopped responding to my text messages. So now I have no idea what's going on, and I need your guys' help.
Okay, we're going to play a song. Come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Great.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Mackenzie is on the phone right now. She wants us to call Nick. She met Nick while she was working at the mall kiosk selling glass-blown jewelry.
Very nice.
He asked her out. They went out on a date. Their date was kind of interesting because he took her to Home Depot, bought a tree,
That's kind of cute.
then drove her to a wooded area that she could never find again.
No. No, it didn't get that creepy.
But then drove her to the woods. They planted the tree together as their little first date tree. They ended up hooking up that night. They texted a little bit, and they kind of faded away. All right, Mackenzie, are you ready to call?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That was less than convincing.
Mackenzie, do you regret staying the night with him?
I just want to understand what's going on with him, and I'm hoping it's just like some miscommunication, or maybe he just got like super busy with work or something. I don't know, but I just kind of want to know where I stand.
Basically, it depends on what his answer is, whether you regret it or not.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it's a little nervous to see what he says.
All right, we're going to call him right now, okay?
Awesome.
Hello?
Hey, is this Nick?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
What's going on, man?
Not much. You went out with a girl named Mackenzie. You blew her off, and she wants to know why.
Mackenzie, how long ago was this?
No, he doesn't even remember.
Nick, you planted a tree with Mackenzie. It was your first date tree. How could you forget Mackenzie?
Is that like your go-to?
Yeah. There's more than a few first date trees.
Nick, you dog!
He's got a first date forest.
The people at Home Depot know
man.
you. Like when you come in, they're like, this guy.
Another one. All right, Nick, I guess that answers our question then. Yeah, you went out with a girl named Mackenzie, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, planted a first date tree with her, ended up hooking up.
Yeah, nah, okay. I get it now. I remember.
Is the tree just...
It was. She was great. It was fun, but, things happened very fast with Mackenzie, and at the end of the day, that's what I was looking for, and time to move on.
Nick, you toyed with her emotions. I mean, it's one thing to just tell a girl you want to hook up. It's another thing to pretend like it's a first date tree when it's really just a hookup tree.
I mean, it works almost every time.
He's driving up there the whole time with his first date tree like, I can't believe she's buying it. I can't believe she's buying it.
Nick, I was finally restored my faith in men going the extra mile and being romantic, and come to find out.
When I first started, I used to dig up the tree and return it, but thankfully I have some money left.
Nick!
Even better!
You are the biggest douche,
Not
dude!
even that expensive.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Nick,
What the
Nick, Mackenzie's on the phone and heard everything you just said.
You have got to be kidding me.
That was Mackenzie. That was totally out of context.
He's still trying to sell it.
They're looking for their little story and everything like that. How have you been?
He said, how have you
Oh
been?
my God, you were disgusting.
I texted you for a long time afterwards, but at the end, I was afraid I was going to screw it up.
Oh my God!
She heard everything.
Oh my God.
You hear that, Mackenzie? He was just scared.
Nice guy.
Dude, Mackenzie is speechless right now.
I don't know what to think.
Was there no creepy signs on your date that he could be this gross?
I'm
No,
totally into her.
Oh my gosh. Nick, I don't promote violence, but I want to punch you right now.
Some of the things I said was ridiculous, but that's a guy being a guy. At the end of the day, Mackenzie, I usually don't even talk to girls afterwards, and there was a connection. Maybe that tree, is something different this time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're just like saying that now. I don't know what to think. So
I understand, but I mean, at the end of the day, what's another? One other. We could try to see if it happens.
Hey. No! You know what? Brooke couldn't do it. Lydia couldn't do it. Jose couldn't do it. Nick, you have turned around my views on love. I think I think, Mackenzie, you need to give Nick another chance because he sounds like just a sweetheart who is misunderstood.
Absolutely not.
Mackenzie,
No,
I would love to pay for you guys to go out on a second date.
Oh.
We will pay for it. Nick, would you like to go out with Mackenzie again?
Absolutely.
Mackenzie?
I hope you give me another chance, and at least we can, I think there's a real spark there, and give me a chance to prove that it's not just in my mind.
Mackenzie, let's plant that second date.
No, Mackenzie. Don't be the dumb damsel.
How do I know that you're not going to just, disappear again if I were to go out with you again?
That's why I withdrew the first time. I want to see, nothing has to happen, but we can see, I bet we enjoy each other's company again. I think we really had a good time that day, that night, and even the next morning. So.
Mackenzie, how do you not know that he is using you? He is using you.
Brooke just doesn't like love.
Oh, my God.
Mackenzie,
listen to me. Girl to girl, say no.
Mackenzie, he was scared.
No.
And he didn't know how to act, and he thought he was going to screw it up with you. That's what it sounds like
Mackenzie.
to me. So go out and give him another chance. He said you don't have to do anything this next time.
Oh, God.
He's
lying. I would have to take it, very slow, I can't just,
Mackenzie.
Whatever you would, at the end of the day, whatever, makes you feel comfortable. I understand that I almost screwed this up.
Can we please stage an intervention?
We can make it work.
This is crazy. I've dated the most douchebags on this show, and, I feel like I have, my radar is going off.
He's good, though. He's really
He
good.
is not good. The thing is, the first time it's his fault. The second time, Mackenzie, it's going to be on you.
Well, I feel like, despite the fact that all these things that he's saying were hard to hear, we did have such a connection. And I can't find that.
See?
I know it sounds crazy, but we just had so much in common. We were laughing and having fun.
He's feeding you. Dude, he's feeding you a
Let
line
it go,
of-
bro.
All right, hey,
Just let
you
it
can't
happen.
listen to this.
I
Mackenzie,
need lessons from him.
love conquers all. Love conquers all, and we'll find out if that's true by sending you guys out on a second date, right? Both you guys agree?
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited, man.
Oh, Mackenzie.
If you feel like it's okay to take it slow, and
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
I'm going to be wary. I'm going to be a little bit cautious.
Oh, my gosh, Mackenzie.
Oh, I get it. Just don't, I don't want you being so cautious that we can't have fun. That's what I'm looking for.
He's already working on it.
Awesome.
Dude, Mackenzie, at some point you're going to say, why do I always meet the wrong guy? I want you to replay what is happening right here in your head and realize why, okay?
Don't listen to that.
Oh, God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Having an ex call you while you're on a date is never fun.
Yeah.
I've had numerous exes bug me while I've been out on dates, calling my phone nonstop. Now, granted, they weren't exes at the time, but they would call me and be like, hey, where are you? Why aren't you home? Haven't seen you in a couple days. I'm like, don't you know you're about to be my ex? Stop bugging me on this date.
You gotta get off me, lady.
And Kyle, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, apparently had his ex blowing up his phone the whole time he was on the date.
No.
And that's why he thinks he's not getting a call back. Kyle, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much.
To establish, this is a true ex, not like what Jubal just described, right?
No, this is a real crazy ex.
Okay.
So yeah.
So your email said she was bugging you the whole time. How'd that happen?
She was totally blowing up my phone, man. Texting me the whole time I was on the date, and she was just bringing up old stuff, and it was like,
oh, that's annoying.
Just craziness, just stuff that doesn't even apply to everyday life.
And how long ago did you guys break up, you and your ex?
Like 6 months.
Ooh,
Wow, that's a while ago.
Yeah. So has this been an ongoing problem in the last 6 months?
Yeah, every now and again, like every couple of weeks, I'll get like this barrage of insanity.
Yeah.
It probably depends on where you check in on Facebook. She's like, he's at a dinner place. He's with a girl. I'm going to call him.
And you know what, man? I don't check in anymore because of exactly that. I don't do any of that stuff.
Did she know that you were on a date?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know how she could have known because, like I said, I don't like broadcast it. I don't put it out there because I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to get the crazy thrown at me.
Now, the girl that you went out with, did she know that she was bugging you, or was it just in your mind the whole time and it was hard to concentrate?
Dude, it got so bad that she was like, dude, you're blowing up. What's going on? Your phone is like out of control. So I kind of just told her, you know, just to kind of like get it off my chest and just be upfront about it and be like, look, I don't know, but my ex is blowing me up and it's insane, you know?
You should have been like this. See, like once you go with me, like you're never going to be the same. So I hope you know what you're getting into. Be prepared.
What is the girl's name that you were on the date with?
Alyssa.
And what was her response when you were just totally honest about what was happening?
You know, in retrospect, I think maybe it kind of weirded her out.
Really?
I mean, I got so frustrated that I was just like, look at the crazy stuff that she's showing me. And I just turned my phone around so that she could read it, you know?
Oh, no. Why would you do that? That is a horrible move.
I mean, looking back on it, it wasn't the smartest thing to do. But
No.
it just felt like she wouldn't believe me otherwise. Like, she'd think I was playing fantasy football or something the whole time I was hanging out with her. I was just trying to be up front, you know, so she didn't think I was some kind of creep.
All right, and then how did your date respond?
She kind of at first got a little quiet about it, you know, but then I ordered another bottle of wine and we had a good time, man. I really felt like the date went fine from there, you know. It just kind of felt like it took it totally off my back, like I was free again. And it really felt like from there everything went really well, you know. All
right, so you feel like you got past that?
Yeah, definitely.
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I at one point I knocked over a glass of wine, it spilled a little, I picked it back up. That got a little weird, but other than that, yeah, everything was fine.
You probably seemed like you were really shook from the whole thing. Like you're getting your phone, you're like, just look at it. Look what she's saying. Then you knock over wine.
Knocking stuff over, you know. I hope you didn't think I was wasted, you know, because I was knocking stuff over.
I got to get another bottle of wine over here. My ex is bringing up all this stuff from my past and I can't take it.
I really hope that's not what I sounded like, man. That's horrible.
Well, she's not calling you back now, so...
So maybe that is what I sound
Maybe that is what you sound like. So, I mean, did you really like her, though? I mean, are you upset?
Yeah, no, I definitely thought we had a lot in common, you know. We laughed a bunch. She was definitely cute. She looked like her picture. It wasn't like she was some kind of internet troll and she was trying to be something she wasn't.
Yeah.
She was a totally chill girl. I was totally thought I've been texting her and I get nothing back, you know, so I don't know.
You know, though, when someone comes with a crazy ex, you got to weigh the pros and cons. You know, the con is obviously the crazy ex, and is it worth it? I'm guessing she's going to go no.
Yeah, that's the way it feels, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. She might think you have a little bit of baggage, or maybe you're the crazy one.
Imagine how I feel. I've already got it taken on. It's terrible.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Kyle is on the phone today. He wants to call a girl named Alyssa. They went out for a first date, and unfortunately for him, before his first date, his phone started blowing up, and it was his ex-girlfriend. They've been broken up for like 6 months, but apparently from time to time she bugs him nonstop, and she was bugging him throughout the date so badly that his date, Alyssa, asked him, like, wow, your phone's blowing up. And so he admitted that, yeah, his ex-girlfriend was bugging him. And then he even showed her the phone because he was frustrated. And they read over the texts. And then he knocked over a bottle of wine. So he thinks that maybe
Weird.
the ex-girlfriend not leaving him alone to have a good date and then knocking over a bottle of wine might have sealed his fate. And that's why he's not getting a call back. Kyle, was everything I said correct right there?
Yeah, except that I knocked over a glass of wine, not a whole bottle.
Oh, that is a lot less dramatic. I'll give you that.
That's a lot of bad stuff to happen on a first date. But you know what? I'm going to dial Alyssa's phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out if that is the reason she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
May I speak to Alyssa, please?
Yeah, I'm Melissa.
Hey, Alyssa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The radio station?
Yeah, the entire radio station.
Well,
I mean, why are you calling me?
I just wanted to talk.
yeah, she sounds
Honestly,
excited.
I need somebody to talk to, and I figured I would dial a random phone number, hoping that Alyssa would answer, and it all worked out. Sometimes life is crazy like that, Alyssa.
What's the real reason you're calling me?
Well, because I got an email about you. It's from a guy named Kyle that you went on a date with.
What?
Yeah, you went out with a guy named Kyle a little while ago, right?
Unfortunately, I did.
Okay, so obviously you
glowing.
didn't enjoy your date with Kyle very much.
No.
Well, Kyle enjoyed his date with you, and he liked you a lot, and that's why he emailed us, because he wanted us to see if we could get you on the phone since you haven't been responding to any of his text messages or phone calls or anything like that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So do you think you could tell us why you're not wanting to go out with Kyle again?
I don't know that I want to broadcast it. I mean...
Well, you don't have to broadcast it. We will.
I know what you mean. I just don't want to really say it on the radio.
He told us about your date, and I would think from his recap that it would make him look bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you probably already know the reason why. I mean, he's told you about the date.
I'm guessing it's from his ex-girlfriend texting him throughout the date.
He told you about that?
Yeah. He told us about that, and he told us about how he spilt some wine after, too.
And how he handled the ex thing, like showing you the text messages.
I know. And I'm on the first date with this guy. So what are you doing?
Yeah. Pretty boneheaded move. Totally. For sure. So that was it then. We should tell him never to show a date the crazy text from your ex-girlfriend that you're getting.
Well, yeah, that's definitely good advice because that wasn't good at all.
Right.
But, I have a crazy ex, so I get it. So I we talked about it, and I was like, okay, got to let him off the hook a little. So, maybe he's nervous, whatever.
So wait, you're saying that you moved past that and you were okay with it?
I mean, I wasn't okay with it, but I was willing to, really give him a chance. You know what I mean?
All right. Then what ruined it? The
So
wine?
He blew it again?
Spilling the wine, and you just had it. You're like, dude, that was a good glass of wine, you idiot.
Perfectly good wine.
It's a party foul. It's a dating foul. No, it was really the conversation leading up to that. He was very proud of his accomplishments and just talking about how much money he has.
Oh, God.
I mean, to the extent, it's 2 weeks ago, I rented a Learjet or something. It was like a private jet or something. Yeah, for his boys. And then they flew to Vegas. And then they're popping bottles.
Wow.
So
jealous.
I know. I'm actually really jealous of him right now.
But both Jose and Jubal want to date him suddenly.
Yeah.
I don't get why men think that women are only interested in money.
I think it's because he was overcompensating because of the whole ex texting him, and he thought that bothered me.
Oh, so he's trying to impress you after messing up.
Right.
Yeah, and it obviously didn't work.
No, and that's when the whole wine situation happened, and then I couldn't believe what he did.
What did he do?
So he knocks over the glass of wine. It goes all over the table.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, oh, gosh, we got to get the waiter for napkins. So I'm looking for napkins. As I look up, I see him reach in his back pocket, and he has these, two $100 bills, and he's dabbing up the wine with money.
No
Shut up!
way.
Oh, my God.
That's
Did you just start
amazing.
laughing? Oh, my God. That is so out of control.
Hundreds?
I even asked him, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And how did he respond to that?
He said, no, worry about it. I'll take care of it. And that's when the waiter showed up.
Oh, my God. I'd be mortified.
Met some people who make a lot of money, and I've met some really douchey ones who make a lot of money, but I have never met anybody who would clean up a spill with $100 bills in order to prove to you how rich they are.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. And then the waiter was like, is everything okay here?
You're like, no,
God.
this guy's wasting hundreds of dollars cleaning up wine.
And then he had the nerve to take the soaked $100 bills and give it to the waiter for a tip.
Oh, my God. So,
that
take my
sucks.
scraps, basically.
Crumpling.
Oh,
my
I mean,
God.
granted, I'd still be excited if I was a waiter and I
Oh,
got
I'd be-
$200.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
I mean, I'd dry it out. It'd be no big deal.
Whatever.
But I couldn't believe what a douche this guy ended up being.
Still $200,
When we
people.
talked to him, he sounded so nice.
I am nice.
Oh,
What was that?
that was Kyle. Kyle, you're supposed to wait until I call you into the conversation, but apparently when you got a bunch of money, it doesn't really matter. You have to listen to the rules.
Kyle, you're on the phone right now?
Yeah, and I'm sorry to jump in like this, but I just had to defend myself. I mean, I am a nice guy. I gave you guys $200.
You did. That's a very nice tip.
Technically.
That was the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me.
What's embarrassing? It was just a little bit of spilt wine. What's embarrassing about that?
Are you
There's
kidding?
nothing embarrassing about that.
It's not about the wine. You took $200 bills People don't even have that kind of money, and you soaked it in wine. It's so insulting.
It's not insulting. I promptly gave them to the waiter as a tip. I think that's a very generous tip. I think I was doing a nice thing.
It's a nice tip, but like after using money to clean up wine on a first date, that's kind of a douchey move, man.
Not kind of. Not kind. There's no kind of about that
I realize
statement.
that, but I'm trying to be nice to him so he stays on the phone.
Honestly, I just grabbed it, but I make like 5 times that while we're sitting there eating dinner. So what's it matter?
My God, you are still bragging. I can't even handle you right now.
It's not bragging. It's a fact. I can't help it if that's my life. That's just the way it is. That's just a fact.
Are you guys hearing this guy? This is what my entire date was like. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Look, if you wanted to date somebody poor that acts all poor, then you shouldn't have been on a date with me.
Oh my God.
I don't care about poor or rich. I just want to date a good person.
Yeah.
I'm a good person. I'm a good, rich person. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is why I didn't return your calls, because the way that you talk about it, I mean, it's like I liked you before you started bragging about being loaded.
I wasn't bragging about anything. I was just telling you about my life. That's just how it is.
Kyle,
I wasn't bragging about anything.
You obviously have some insecurities, and that's why you're trying to make up for it with money. Like, I get that, but are you hearing what she's saying? Like, people can actually just like you for you. I think that's a positive thing.
I totally agree.
People do like me for me. It's just that I come with a lot of money. It's just people like me. It's part of me is all this money.
Oh, my God. You're so bragging right now. And you know what, guys? You haven't even heard the worst of what he said.
It gets worse?
How?
What? What did I say?
I don't know how we got on this conversation, but I asked what his favorite things were, and he replied, commas.
Commas?
Like he's into...
Yeah, commas. Because he wants to get as many commas in his bank account as possible.
Oh, my God.
You didn't say that, Kyle, did you?
That is so bad.
Hey, man, everybody's got to have goals, and I got goals. More commas. That's my goal, man.
But nobody is attracted to a person whose passion is just money.
You haven't been on a date with me. Once you go on a date with me, you'll forget about everything except the money.
Oh.
Well, speaking of dates, Alyssa, would you like to go out on a second date with Kyle?
Gosh.
He will pay for it. I'm not paying for anything with you, Kyle.
That's
No.
a good point, Jubal.
Why should I? Kyle's got all the money in the world.
He's got all those commas.
Would you like to go out with him?
You know what? He may have all the money in the world, but he has no class, so no.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Didn't see that one coming.
Well, you blew it, sweetheart. It's your loss.
Oh, man, and the sweetheart, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry, no second date for you, Kyle.
Oh.
Whatever. I'll go buy a second date somewhere else. I'm not worried about it.
I can't even believe this guy. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. But I do want to use that commas line at some point in my life.
Oh.
Thanks for that, Kyle.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, is Kyle interested in dating a fat, hairy, 25-year-old man?
Oh.
No touching, though, but I would like to date him. Another text that says, that guy really makes me wish I was a gold digger.
Yeah.
But the douchebaggery was just too real
God,
for me to handle.
Seriously, who could put up with that?
Talking
Oh,
about
my gosh.
today's second date update. Of course, this guy Kyle wanted to call a girl named Melissa. They went out for dinner. He thought the reason that she wasn't calling back was because he was getting blown up by his ex the whole time.
Yeah, which is awkward.
Which is awkward, yeah.
And a pretty good reason not to call somebody back, especially when he showed her the text messages from his crazy ex.
And she said that was a little weird, but she was fine with it. But the worst part of the date was we're thinking maybe he was insecure, trying to overcompensate, or maybe that's just him. I don't know. Yeah. But he was trying to show off how much money he had. Mm-hmm. They spilled wine at one point, and he took out two $100 bills from his pocket and cleaned up the wine with that money and then gave it as a tip to the waiter.
Really, bro? I mean, come on.
Let's be honest. How absorbent could those things be?
Not
very absorbent, no.
I feel like there was a lot of wine still left on the table.
Yeah,
so it's not even just the douche part. It's like, that's actually not the best way to do this.
It's just not logical.
Some paper towels probably would be better.
Yeah, and money is so dirty.
And I guess the whole time he just kept talking about how much money he had. It probably delivered one of my favorite lines that I've heard that I have to figure out how to work into a conversation. Yeah. At one point, she asked him what his favorite things are. Mm-hmm. And he said, commas. I love commas because I'm just trying to get as many commas in my bank account as possible.
Oh my God, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, commas? Is that like a new rapper that I don't know about or something?
No, I just want commas in my bank account because I'm a baller. And a lot of people are texting in at 78592 asking to date Kyle. Because you know if you date him, you can just take him for all his money.
And he doesn't care.
He doesn't care either, yeah.
So
He knows
gross,
it.
dude.
So you know the deal going into that. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. It's time for your brand new second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And if you are a female and you've ever uttered the phrase, sisters before misters, and it's probably been a while since you've been with a man.
Oh, come
Still,
on.
Sometimes women just stick together no matter what. But the girl in today's second date update has to decide where her loyalties lie. With her good friend or with a tasty piece of man candy. Find out what she chooses in your second date update right now.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm going to have to call BS on today's second date update.
Oh, right from the
There
beginning,
is no way that the guy on the phone to do a second date update today actually wants to do a second date update.
What?
But we had to call him because his email is crazy, and I want to talk to him about it. Hey, Nathan?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to be honest with me. The only reason you want to do a second date update today is to get this girl on the phone so you can cuss her out.
What?
No, man. I could see why you think that's what it is, but that's not it, Jewel.
But after reading your email, why would you even want to go on a second date with this girl?
Dude, well, first of all, you got to see this girl. She's smoking hot.
Oh my God, why is that always the reason of men putting up with women that are mean?
You swear to me that you actually want to try to get a date with this girl.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I definitely want to hook up with this girl.
Okay, at least hook
Oh my
up.
God,
All right, well,
romance already, it sounds
Nathan,
like.
honestly, after reading your email, if you just want to call her up and cuss at her, I'm okay with it either way. I was just giving you a hard time. So I'm not even going to go into reading your email. Just tell everybody the story.
Well, met this girl on Tinder. Her name's Kyla. Smoking hot girl. Beautiful face. Just like every photo on there is just unbelievable. Like you look at these photos, you're like, is this girl for real? I mean, she's
my
that
gosh.
hot.
I follow a couple of those girls.
I like how you also were really attracted to her personality and interest, right?
Well, it's Tinder. I mean, you don't look for personality on Tinder.
That's very true.
I'll give you that.
This girl's like an LA5 for sure.
A what?
She's an LA5?
An LA5, yeah. Like she's, in LA, she's a 5. Here, she's a 9.
All right, that's a good point. There is a different. Hey, there's a whole different scale for LA. That is true. So she's an LA5, which means she's very hot for this area. Yeah.
That is not
Smoking
fair
hot.
to the women
Smoking
in
hot.
this area. Thank you very much.
It's true though, Brooke.
Okay, so she's really hot, and you liked her a lot.
Yeah, she's really hot. But let me tell you my story.
Okay.
So I finally get her to agree to go to dinner, right? And I wanted to definitely do this up because I, hands down, needed to hook up with this girl. So I wanted to do it right. Go to a nice restaurant. We sit down. I go all out. I mean, you get a nice bottle of wine. Everything's dialed in. Just after we order, she starts kind of changing conversation, and then she gets to the question that just, let's put it this way, hit the fan.
Whoa.
At dinner?
Yeah, at dinner.
Whoa.
What did she say?
So she just looks at me and she goes, so, do you know a girl named Nicole? And I'm thinking, Nicole, like, yeah, I know Nicole's, but where's she going with this?
Right.
I'm thinking the best thing to always do is just go, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said no to her.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking, I don't know if that was the right thing to say, too, because what if I'm supposed to know Nicole?
So who's Nicole?
I don't know who Nicole is. I mean, there's a lot of Nicoles out there. I don't know. But anyway, so this is what happens. So she asks the question. I say, no, I don't know Nicole. And she goes, yeah, you do. And I'm like, no, I don't. She goes, you're an ass. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you went out with Nicole and you slept with her that night and never called her again. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you did, asshole. And just as her wine is being poured, she takes the wine and throws it in my face.
Oh, what?
So I'm guessing she's friends with Nicole.
And that's the last I've heard from the girl.
Holy
So,
crap.
do you think she planned this whole thing just to throw wine on you and call you an ass?
Well, yeah, probably. And that's kind of what I'm digging about it.
And you don't know who this Nicole is at all? You don't remember?
I have no clue who Nicole is. And I don't give a honestly. Here's the deal, guys. The reason why
it actually is hard for me to walk away from this is because it takes a lot of balls to do what she did, you know? Yeah. And I kind of dig that, actually. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
So you actually like the fact that she threw wine on you, called you an a-hole, and stormed out of the restaurant.
Yeah, man. Like, it really turns me on that she did that.
Yeah. And I saw that in your email, and that's the part where I'm like, dude, you're lying to me because all you want to do is get her on the air and pay her back for what she did to you. That's what I'm thinking.
I swear to God, I don't. It's just, it really is a turn on. Women don't do that kind of thing.
Hold on, everybody. You guys need to stop the, funny love fest with this dude. Do you have a history of screwing over women? Like leading them on and lying to them and just wrecking them?
To be fair, I may have done that a time or two, but my recollection, I don't think there's ever been a Nicole involved.
And you don't think? That's not a very firm answer.
Do you think that she's actually going to want to go out with you?
I don't know. I really don't know if she's going to go out with me again, but I need your help because I think that with your help I'm going to be able to get there.
You just want to try.
I have to try.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you so much, dude. This really needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear her response, too.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Nathan, who is on the phone to do a second date update today, is going to attempt to do the impossible. That's right. He's going to try to get a date with a girl who threw wine in his face the first night that they met. He went out with a girl named Kyla that he met off of Tinder. They went out to eat, and during dinner, the wine got to the table, and that's when her attitude suddenly changed, and she looked at him and said, "Do you know a Nicole?" And he said, I don't think I know a Nicole. And then she said, "Yeah, you do. Nicole is my friend. You slept with her and never called her again." Then called him an a-hole, threw wine in his face, and stormed off. And apparently he thinks that he can still somehow salvage that date and go out with her again. Nathan?
Hey.
Your mission, if you choose to accept, is to get Kyla to go out with you on a second date. Do you think you can actually do this?
I hope I can. I mean, this girl's just smoking hot. She's just so hot.
What are you going to say to her to get her to go out with you again?
I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I gotta just talk to her.
Okay.
What if it turns out Nicole is someone you totally screwed over? Are you willing to apologize?
I mean, honestly, don't remember Nicole, but if that's what I did, then hell yeah. I mean, especially if it's a friend. If I had to apologize in order to be able to go out with Kyla again, then yeah.
Okay. I probably wouldn't include the fact that you don't know a Nicole if, in fact, you do, just to FYI.
All right. Yeah, I mean, whatever it takes.
All right. Well, good luck to you, okay?
Thanks, guys.
I'm going to call the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, is Kyla there?
Yeah, this is Kyla.
Hey, Kyla, this is Jubal. I host Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, I'm sorry, it's from a radio show?
Yes, it's a morning radio show. And one of our listeners wanted us to call you today.
What?
Yeah.
Strange, right?
You'll know who this person is. I guarantee it.
Okay.
It's a guy that you recently went out on a date with. He says that he enjoyed meeting you so much that he would like to go out with you again. His name is Nathan.
And you remember him, don't
I guarantee you remember this date because he told us all about it. I know exactly why you're not calling him back. He said how you brought up your friend Nicole, said that he slept with your friend Nicole and never called her back, and then you threw wine in his face and left the restaurant.
What? I can't believe he called you. Obviously, I don't want to talk to him. I think I made that pretty clear.
Yeah, we do know that. Did you plan this whole thing out just to throw wine in his face? I'm curious.
I don't want to talk about it. He knows what he did. It's his problem.
Can I just say that I am highly impressed at the maneuver you pulled off. It's something that I've dreamed about doing in defense of girlfriends before, but I've never quite had the audacity to pull it off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was not easy, but certain satisfaction there.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of satisfaction in that.
Yeah, We matched on Tinder. I was looking forward to going out with him until my friend saw his picture and told me what he did to her. And then, yeah, the rest is history.
That's an impressive friend.
Sometimes you have to stand up for your friends. Like, that's it.
I bet your friend was super pumped to hear that you threw wine in his face.
Yeah, that's epic.
She wasn't sad about it.
I bet she wasn't. So, does it surprise you at all that he wants to go on a second date with you?
Yes. That's why I haven't texted him back or answered his phone calls.
Okay, well, then I probably shouldn't tell you that he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I told you I do not want to talk to that douche. Like, we have nothing to say to each other. I've made that super clear, so...
Kyla, it's Nathan. Just give me a chance. I just want literally 30 seconds with you. Can you just...
Oh, no, I do not want to talk to you. I think that's obvious.
But I'm sure everything that you said happened with your friend Nicole happened. I'm going to trust you on your word that that's what she said.
Yes,
that I
it happened.
did, but
Obviously, it happened. She's not a liar.
Okay, well, I'm not saying she's a liar. I mean, so what I'm saying is if I did something wrong, I screwed up.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, and I'm so sorry that happened, but that was never my intent. I'm sure I really even liked her. I just can't remember where it turned or why. I don't know. I can't answer to that, okay? But what I can tell you is this.
Yeah, I'm not interested in hearing any more from you. So
Just give me, before I even tell you this part, I want to say this. I'm super impressed by who you are. For you to stand up for your friend the way you did, I think it's just amazing. I mean, it just put you in a completely different place for me. It just took you up 4 or 5 notches above anybody else.
This is a very weird thing to hear coming from you.
Yeah.
Well, but it's true. I really, really like who you are as a person for doing that. It sounds weird because, I mean, what guy wants wine thrown in his face? I mean, that's not the first way I'd like to meet somebody, but it really made me think about who you are, and I just want a chance to be able to spend some time with you and for you to get to know who I really am, because I think you have the wrong picture of me completely.
Yeah, I think I got the picture of you. I got the picture of you, what you did to Nicole. I got the picture of you with, wine all over your face. And that's, the last picture I need to see. We're good.
Hey, people make mistakes. I'm sure you've made mistakes. I'm sure your friend Nicole's made mistakes. I've made a mistake, and I'm just asking you to forgive me for that mistake. What I'm trying to tell you is that that's not who I choose to be as a person. And the only way that you'll really get to know whether or not I'm telling you the truth, which I'm saying is the truth, is by you just giving me a chance to spend some time with you. I mean, okay, this is going to sound so cheesy, but I have to say this. I've been thinking about you a lot since that date. And you know that movie Serendipity? Yeah,
oh,
just people
my
are
gosh.
supposed to... Well, okay, I'm not trying to be cheesy, but it's sometimes maybe we were supposed to meet. Maybe we were supposed to meet because of what happened with Nicole. I don't know.
Even if I were attracted to you, there's no way we can hang out. It's not going to happen.
Wait, so you think I'm attractive then?
Oh my God, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not.
Well, it kind of does actually, because I think you're beautiful. It's kind of nice to know that you think I'm attractive. I mean, obviously we should be spending some time together, Kyla. I mean, I really think that.
Nathan, are you just the ultimate con artist? A minute ago, you were telling us that she was just hot and you want to hook up with her, and now you love her personality and she's beautiful.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, here's what I want to say about this. I made a mistake. I mean, I don't remember who this Nicole is, but if she says I did it, then I screwed up. I made a mistake. And I'm so sorry for that. I don't want to be judged for what's already happened. I mean, I can't change the past. All I can do is just be better in the future. Right now, into the future. That's what I'm trying to do. And Kyla, I just want a chance to show you that I can be a good guy.
Oh, he's good. He's real good, Kyla.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry not only to you, but I'm sorry to your friend Nicole. If I hurt her...
God, I want to go out with Nathan. Nathan, hang on one second. Hey, Kyla, would you like to go out on a second date with Nathan? We will pay for it. This one won't include wine being thrown in the face. It'll give you a chance to get to know him and hear the story at least.
Give him a shot.
There is no story. He doesn't remember who Nicole is. What are you guys thinking?
I really never expected to ever see you again. I don't know why.
Kyla, just one chance.
Kyla, do not fall for this.
Kyla, look, if you just go out with me just one time, and for whatever reason, you don't feel comfortable again, you can throw wine in my face again. As a matter of fact, throw wine in my face and break the bottle over my head. Okay?
Oh.
Go ahead and do that. But I want to see you again because I think it was destiny. Like, I really want to spend time with you.
He is romantic.
Hey, Kyla, at the beginning of our phone call, you said that you were excited to go out with him the first time before you knew about Nicole.
Yeah, before you found out he was a total douche to your friend who he doesn't remember.
It's hard to, like, just forget that happened. Like, yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to going out to him, but that was before.
That was when you thought he was just a hot face on Tinder.
Yeah, I mean, what would I tell Nicole? Like, seriously, what should I say to her?
If it helps, honestly, I am more than happy to personally apologize to her because I think she deserves an apology.
That's a solid move there, isn't it, Kyla?
Well, you should apologize. That's.
Oh my God.
That would be cool.
You guys, he can't even pick her out in a crowd because she doesn't know what she looks like.
Brooke, stop hating on love, okay?
Oh this is so incredibly
Look,
ridiculous.
I'm trying everything I can, Kyla. All I know is I really want to spend time with you, like whatever it takes. You tell me.
I don't know why you're laughing. Like, I mean, at least he's, like, trying to be a bigger man. He's, like, owning up to his mistakes. I mean, you should apologize to Nicole. That would be...
Hey, we can set it up then, Kyla. Maybe you can go out on a date, all three of you.
Hey.
And he can apologize in front of you, and you can get to know him a little better.
Okay, if he apologizes to Nicole and she, like, says it's okay, I would have one shot to, clear the air or whatever.
Okay.
Like, I'd be willing. But one, that's it, just one.
Okay, well, it's a successful second date then. Congratulations, Nathan.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know how you did it. Well, I know how you did it, but you got a second date. Congratulations.
It's not a date yet. He has to apologize first.
Okay, well, apologize, and then you have a date.
Kyla, you won't regret this. I've got a huge surprise in store for you.
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't start calling things huge just yet, all right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Yep, the impossible happened. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. We got a text message in at 78592 that says, wow, this guy is a Picasso at the art of BS.
Yeah, he is.
And that is definitely true. If you missed the second date update, this guy named Nathan wanted to call a girl named Kyla. They went out on a first date, but she actually set him up to go out on that date because he had hooked up with her friend and then stopped calling her. They went out on the date. She sat down. They talked for a minute. Then she threw wine in his face in honor of her friend and then stormed off. He wanted to do a second date update because he thought that he really actually did like her, in his words. For her. He says that he liked her for her, not just wanted to hook up with her, and wanted to try to get a second date regardless of how their first date went. And lo and behold, he was able to talk his way in to getting a second date with the girl who threw wine on his face because he hooked up with one of her friends.
Bravo.
And the thing is, he doesn't remember the friend at all. And he said that he wanted to hook up with her for her, that he liked her for her after she was on the phone. When he was talking to just us, he was rating her on some scale of LA 5 or whatever and saying how hot she was. And that's all he had to say about her.
A lot of texts in like this at 78592 says, I thought you guys were supposed to help the second date person out. Brooke is a hater. Because Brooke was like telling the girl not to go out with him. Listen, Brooke has a dark heart. And she does not enjoy love, and she does not want people to succeed in relationships.
Yeah,
so anytime a very beautiful story like this is unfolding, Brooke will try to throw a wrench in the works no matter how she can. So keep those texts coming at 78592.
I'm the villain when I'm not the one that slept with Nicole, the girl's friend, lied to her, set her up. I don't know.
But he had finally got himself back another date, and it was going to happen.
Because he's a con artist.
I have
he's
no
gonna do
idea
the exact same thing to this girl.
How he was able to do it. Very impressive.
Good, man.
Somebody texted in at 78592 said, on his next date, I hope he throws wine in her face. It might be his plan. I don't know.
She deserve that. That is messed up.
If you missed the second date update we're talking about, it will be online shortly. You can check it out there. If you want to do a second date update, just email us, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Jose, have you ever met a woman at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, she didn't say yes to my ask her out, but I met her.
You have tried.
But I met her.
That's a good place to meet chicks.
That's what they say. They say it is a good place to meet women at the grocery store. That's where Kelly met Joshua, the guy that she wants us to call this morning. Right, Kelly?
I know it's really embarrassing, but that's where I ended up meeting him.
So now, did you stalk him or did he stalk you?
Flag.
We just were both in the pasta aisle.
Oh.
I was buying pasta sauce, and he He was getting SpaghettiOs.
Nothing like a little Italian love affair
So
at
you
the
saw-
grocery store. Wow.
You saw that he was a really good cook, and it turned you on
Oh, right.
instantly.
I actually started laughing. I kind of made a comment that I thought SpaghettiOs were only for fat kids.
Oh, jeez. Coming out swinging, Kelly.
So you just started ripping on the guy. Did you think that he was cute, like right off the bat when you saw him, and you were trying to start a conversation with him?
You know, I didn't really think anything. I saw him reaching for SpaghettiOs, and I was pretty shocked because I didn't know that adults still ate that stuff.
All right.
But yeah, he was really cute. So,
What did he do when you ripped on him for buying SpaghettiOs?
you know, he chuckled a little bit, but he eventually ended up asking for my number. So,
Huh.
All right. Maybe he liked you because you ripped on him. I don't know.
You like that, Jubal.
I like it, yeah.
He likes a little abuse.
I do.
The
I like
meaner the girl to Jubal, the hotter he thinks
Yep.
she is.
I like to be beaten up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What'd you guys do on your date when you went out?
he just took me out for a movie and some dinner. It was pretty normal, and I think it went well because he ended up asking me back to his place.
All right. Did you guys go all the way? Seal the deal.
Put the O in SpaghettiO.
Yeah.
We ended up fooling around.
Okay.
We didn't go all the way, but I think I might have messed it up.
Why do you think you messed it up?
As I was going over the date, I realized that song, What Does the Fox Say, I kept singing it like under my breath.
Oh, no.
I was worried you made another fat kid joke at the wrong moment.
You kept singing What Does the Fox Say?
Yeah,
Under your
and
breath?
It wasn't like once. It was at least 3 or 4 times.
Are you talking about like while you're making out with the dude, you're just like, what does the fox do? Like, what do you
I
mean?
hope not.
What do you mean you hope not? You don't know?
The song was so stuck in my head that any time anything came up that sort of referenced it, I just kind of started humming along. And
So you had the What Does the Fox Say song stuck in your head and you couldn't control yourself from randomly humming it.
haven't you guys ever had a song stuck in your head and you found yourself singing it?
Yeah, when I'm by myself.
No, I've done it. I've been singing Bye 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 by NSYNC since 1999.
Oh, God.
That's because you think it's a current song still.
Did he ever make note of that or bring it to your attention? Or
I did get a couple of weird looks, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Maybe he just thinks you have some kind of twitch or something like that, or just Tourette's. You have Tourette's. He's like, oh,
Musical
okay.
Tourette's.
Yeah. So how'd the date end then?
We went back to his place and we hooked up, and then I had to be home for work in the morning, so I just left. And I thought I'd hear from him the next day, but I never did.
what did he say when you left his place?
He just said goodnight. I mean, I don't think that I sang the song while we were hooking up.
Yeah, right in the intimate moment, he's like,
Closes the door. I hope you figure out what the fox says. But you need to leave. So when's the last time you heard from him?
I haven't heard from him since I left his apartment.
Okay, and then how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
I've called him twice. I didn't try to get in touch with him the next day, but then I figured why not. But he didn't answer.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Luckily, we're not playing the song What the Fox Say.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Kelly, you ready to call Josh and see if you having the song What Does the Fox Say stuck in your head and humming it over and over again annoyed him to the point where he didn't want to ever see you again?
Yeah, let's do it.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, Kelly wants us to call Josh, a guy that she met at the grocery store. They went out to dinner and a movie, ended up back at his place. They were making out a bunch, and then she left. She thinks it might be because she had the song What Does the Fox Say stuck in her head and was humming it all night long out loud.
Would that change your mind, though, Jubal? I mean, if you got a girl all the way back to your place.
It depends how annoying it was.
Yeah.
And if she was all the way back at my place, I'd probably be like, all right, I can deal with it for right now, but I'm not going to call her.
But in the morning, I will not call her back.
Yeah. But if it was like constant, I might be like, okay, this girl is just a little too much for me.
Yeah.
You know, like a little too hyper or something
But
like
still not a quite deal breaker to
that.
some guys.
All right, you ready, Kelly?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to call him right now.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Joshua.
Yeah, this is Tim.
Hey, Joshua, this is Jubal. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Do you have any idea who Jubal is?
No, I really don't.
All right. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5, the radio station. We're calling you because you recently went out with a girl named Kelly, and you've kind of blown her off since your date.
Yeah, I do. I do remember Kelly. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you said, yeah, I did blow her off.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's what it sounded like. Do you realize that you've blown her off?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, he was honest the first time.
Is there any particular reason why you're not calling Kelly back? She emailed us and said that she liked your date and she wants to go out with you again, but you won't return her phone calls or anything. Is there a particular reason? Did she do something wrong on the date?
Well, she was a very interesting girl.
She's very interesting.
What does that mean?
That's usually not high praise.
No. Honestly, I've actually never met a girl like Kelly before.
And you're saying that's a good thing?
Not exactly.
Trying to be positive?
Not the good kind of unique.
Okay, we talked to Kelly, and she said that she had that song, What Does the Fox Say, stuck in her head, and she kept humming that throughout your date. I know for me, if I were to go out with a girl like that, I'd think that was kind of strange and maybe a bit annoying. Did that bother you?
What does a fox say? What does that even mean?
What
it's
does
a song.
the fox say?
It's a song. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry about it. It's not that great. So what's the problem then? Why aren't you getting back to her?
Well, everything was going perfect, I thought, until we got back to my place. Things got kind of, hot. We started making out a little bit, and
nice.
And then she took her shirt off, and then there was something there.
There's something there.
That's
like
weird.
Boobs?
What does that mean? Yeah, usually there should be a couple of things.
Like, wait, something that doesn't belong?
What do you mean was there?
Something that didn't belong. It was more of like in her stomach region.
What?
She have like a tattoo or something?
More like, let's say, I guess a third nipple.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so weird.
I cannot believe you
Josh?
just did that.
Josh,
Oh, no.
I am so embarrassed.
Josh, Kelly's on the phone right now.
Oh, God.
Just
crap.
Gosh, are you serious? That is not a third nipple.
What is it
What
then?
was it?
It's a nub.
It's a
Oh, no. Oh, gross.
It's an extra piece of skin.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not a third nipple. And my ex-boyfriend actually really liked it.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I didn't mean to laugh on that one. Oh,
You're
God.
just kissing the nub like it's his favorite.
Wait.
So Josh, you thought she had a third nipple and that grossed you out and you didn't want to continue it any further?
It looked exactly like her other two nipples.
Clearly, you're not an experienced guy if you don't know what a nipple looks like.
I'm sorry. Can you guys explain to me again what it looks like in detail? I just want to know.
Brooke's like getting turned on. Tell me every detail about the third nipple.
Send photos to Brooke at moving925.com.
If you have a third nipple, just email it to Brooke. She wants to see it.
A flap of skin and something with the areola are very two different things.
Is it like a skin tag?
This was a nipple, man. I've seen nipples before.
Not
but I
a
swear this was
nipple. It's not
I
a
don't know,
nipple.
maybe
It's
it
a
just
little
freaked me out.
piece of skin. I can't believe that you're that shallow that you wouldn't call someone back because of that.
I can't believe you're that shallow to not warn me about it. You gotta let me know something, you know? Like, you gotta admit
You
that.
seriously,
that's
you
kind
need to
of-
be warned about an extra piece of skin?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Is it big,
come
Kelly?
on,
Like,
you
how
guys.
big is this little nub you got?
You guys.
No, it's seriously, he's being a child. It's
Yeah.
nothing. It's a little piece of skin. It doesn't look
It's
anything
big,
like
dude.
a nipple.
Kelly, I know what a nipple looks like.
All right, at this point, I would like to ask you guys if you'd be interested in going out on a second date. We will pay for it. Josh, would you like to go out with Kelly again?
Now that I know it's not an actual nipple, I guess I can get over that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Kelly, Josh would like to go out with you again and give your nub another chance. Would you like to go out with Josh?
Absolutely not.
No?
For you, Kelly.
Come on.
No, no way.
Well, he didn't know it wasn't a nipple. Now that he knows, he's willing to say, okay, I can get past it.
It just looked like a nipple. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I think that your nose is huge, and it actually resembles a
Oh.
My nose.
Yeah. And it's pretty awkward because it's actually bigger than your real
You guys are perfect. Then you guys are perfect for each other. You got Kelly with a nub on her tummy and knows Josh. I think you guys make a great couple.